Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to get my thoughts on Conor Benn because he's got a fight coming up really soon against welterweight veteran, southpaw, crafty, very experienced Chris Van Heerden. Now, a lot of people are criticizing Conor Benn for this fight. I'm raising my hand and I'm going to say I'm one of them because I really just feel like, you know what, like, okay, I give Conor Benn all the respect in the world because I'm not one of these people that's just hating on him because he's Nigel Benn's son or he's getting some sort of special treatment. No, I respect Conor Benn. I watched his fights against Cedric Pinoid, UC Cavola, these guys. I've seen the development. He's gotten better. So I respect his journey. I respect his development as a fighter, and I want to see him do well and progress. But I have a responsibility to tell the truth on this channel, and I call a spade a spade. You're fighting Chris Van Heerden. Now, I know Conor Benn said that, people are, Jerron Ennis fought him, and people are saying Jerron Ennis is the next pound-for-pound star and all this stuff. So if he's okay for Jerron Ennis, then he should be more than okay for me, right? And I get where he's coming from, but my problem with Ben, right, and I like Ben, but the reality is this. You look at recently, like in recent fights he's had, he's been fighting guys like Chris Van Heerden, Samuel Vargas, Adrian Granados, who I like, who's a friend of the channel, and Chris Algieri, who I like, who's also a friend of the program. Like, he's been fighting these guys that were either A, light punchers, or B, older guys that had their best years at 140 who eventually moved up to 147 for monetary purposes, like Algieri, like Granados. Okay, these fights are good because like he's learning. He's getting knockouts on most of these fights except from Granados. So the Granados fight actually showed that he still had a lot to work on because Granados is not even really a mover like that, and Granados had him pissed. He didn't have the skills to cut the ring off on Granados and didn't get the stoppage, but he won the fight. But I'm saying all that to say, look, Chris Van Heerden, I'm not going to shit on the fight too much because, like, Van Heerden is a good veteran. He's a southpaw. But after this, I need to see a proper step up from Conor Benn, like a proper step up. He tried to do a cash grab with Kell Brook, all right? Eddie Hearn wanted a damn retirement check because right now, if Conor Benn fought Kell Brook, he would get absolutely beat up badly. I mean, he wanted $10 million to fight Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn, fuck off, you're crazy. No way he's getting that. He's not worth $10 million in a fight like that, and he'd be the B side in that negotiation. Okay, respectfully. On top of that, there's some good names out there. Like, there's like 3 or 4 opponents in the welterweight division that next, like if he goes out there and beats Van Heerden, which he should beat Van Heerden. He should go and do the business because Van Heerden, although he's slick, although he's very well experienced, light punching, unless he outboxes Ben, I don't really see him beating Ben. Now, I'm not going to rule that out because, look, Van Heerden has a lot of ring experience. And when I saw Conor Benn fight Granados, and I saw Granados move on him and do his best, Eric Morales, Muhammad Ali impression, Conor Benn couldn't find him in the ring. He was landing some good shots. He did more than enough to win the fight. But he was very ineffective and lacked the extra bit of class and we're accustomed to seeing Conor Benn against other guys. Now when you look at 147, right? There's options out there for him. I mean, you got guys like David Avanesyan, who's European champion, who I think would be the most sensible fight for him. You got him. You got Janelson Figueroa, who's ranked in the top 15. You got there's a lot of guys out there that will fight Conor Benn. Mekboy Sanagov, who's ranked 14th, who called him out on this channel. He from Tajikistan. He was supposed to fight on Showbox recently. He had an injury. He pulled out. He called him out on this channel, Mekboy Sanagov, and he's ranked. So that'd be a good fight for Conor Benn. Pete Dobson, who just picked up a good win against Jose Miguel Borrego, he'd be a good fight. There's fights out there for Conor Benn, and the thing is, he's got a name. And in the UK, he's an attraction. So there's a lot of guys that are willing to make the concession to go to the UK and fight him. But there seems to be this concerted effort from Eddie Hearn for them not to want to fight certain opponents. David Avanesyan is brought up. They didn't want that fight. And then they had the audacity to criticize David Avanesyan for fighting Metz, the dude that Avanesyan just knocked out in one round. when I don't think they're in any position to criticize anybody. You know, the guy hasn't fought in a while, but Daniel Yulusanov, you know, he's ranked 15th in the IBF. You know, if they really wanted to see how good Conor Benn was, that'd be a high risk, low reward fight. But it'd be a fight where you really see how good Conor Benn is. You got him. You got Michael McKinson, who I'm a big fan of here on this channel. I love Michael McKinson. Okay, love the guy to bits. Fantastic fighter. A fellow Brit. He's pretty much like a younger, a better version, and a more skilled version. But like he has the same sort of style that Chris Van Heerden is bringing to the ring. Southpaw, light punching, kind of awkward with his timing. If he can get through this test with Van Heerden, I would like to see the all-domestic fight with him and Michael McKinson. I'm just saying, like, it's getting to a point where I like Conor Benn. I definitely care about his career. I love watching him fight. I love what he brings to the game. I love what he brings to the sport. I love his development. I love his story as a fighter. And I think he is still in development. And I do think Eddie Hearn does need to be careful. But you can't calm the public and pass all these fights off like they're these great fights. Van Heerden versus Conor Benn is a tune-up fight, a light touch. And I don't like the idea of if Conor Benn somehow gets a knockout in this fight, he's going to say that he did what Jerron Ennis couldn't do because the fight got stopped on cuts or whatever. Like, he'll be quick to say, oh, I did what Jerron Ennis couldn't do if he knocks Van Heerden out, but he will not fight Jerron Ennis. So that's why I have a problem with these kind of fights. You know, you got options out there. There's plenty of good options out there in the welterweight division, but I'm just seeing a lack of win of Eddie Hearn to put him in there with a certain level of fighter. And I'm not asking him, listen, I'm not asking Ennis to fight Crawford or Spencer or any of these kind of guys, or even Virgil or Ennis, you know, but I like to see him fight guys like, you know, Bekborn Sanagov, Alexis Rocha, who just got a big win. I mean, look into that fight. That'd be a great fight. Yulusanov, Cody Crowley, Jenison Figueroa, Pete Dobson, Shenard Bunch, and the list goes on and on and on of guys that he could fight. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys can let me know what you think about Conor Benn versus Chris Van Heerden. I think it's a waste of time because it's not doing a whole lot for Conor Benn other than I will say preparing him for the awkward southpaw style. So maybe it's preparation for Ennis, maybe it's preparation for Crawford or Michael McKinson or something like that. But you know, maybe Avanesyan. But you know, we'll see what happens. But that's my take on Benn versus Van Heerden. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dang. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.